Centrix has a large number of motors located in the database. Now, you may want to create a new motor for a particular job. So how do we do that? Well, the easiest way is to copy an existing motor and then save it into the database. So we've got a number of brands here, so we can look at all the brands. 2-pole frames, all 2-pole, 4-pole, etc. We can put in the kilowatts here. So I'll put in, let's say, a 15 kilowatt motor. And we've also got 50 and 60 hertz. So the first thing to do is, suppose we want a 15 kilowatt motor in some other brand that's not in our list here. And let's say we need a 6-pole motor. Okay, so we've got a 6-pole motor already. Let's have a look at the different ones that we have in the types. We've got an ABB process performance. And we should be looking carefully at the frame sizes here. So we want a 200 frame, and it might be by some other manufacturer. So let's use this with these particular dimensions as our template to create a new motor. So let's just click New Copy here. Now we can type in the brand. So this is, well, I will call this special brand. The type, well, it could be cast iron, and the frame, we'll say it's a 200L. Now the RPM's 988. So the best thing to do is to look up these details from the motor catalogue of our special brand here. So let's say that that is 985. The kilowatts might be 15 then, and the poles are 6. The supply may be 415 volts, or it might be 440 volts, or whatever your local volt 3-phase supply is. And we need to select this motor in the grid after creation. So let's create it. Okay, so I need to choose a supply frequency. It's going to be a 50 hertz motor. So let's create it. And there it is. It's been created. Now we can go through and adjust any of these dimensions. For example, the overall length might be 825. So having checked and changed any of these dimensions as needed, we must then save it. So save changes to special brand cast iron. Okay, so we don't want to apply these changes to all frames, we just want to do this one, and we'll say save. And it's available to us now, from now on, within Centrix. And I suggest you also quickly draw this to scale to make sure it looks reasonable, that you haven't made any mistakes with these dimensions. And that's how we copy and create a new motor from a single frame size within the database. Now, to create a whole list of new motors with their dimensions and possibly prices, it is best to use the price utility, which is covered in a separate tutorial.